Hello students, today we are going to study one more method to represent real numbers on the number line, and that method is nothing but successive magnification. In this method we will study how to represent all the decimals on the number line. Doesn't matter whether the decimals are rational numbers or irrational numbers. We know that the decimals can be rational as well as irrational. If it is terminating, it is called as rational, and if it is non-terminating, then there are two cases. If it is non-terminating but a number or a group of number is repeating, then it is a rational number only. But if it is not terminating and no group of numbers or a particular number is repeating in its decimal expansion, it is called as an irrational. So today we are going to see how can we represent all the rational as well as irrational numbers on the number line using the method of successive magnification. So let us start with this, but before that we will see some important things. To represent real numbers are nothing but the combinations of rational as well as irrational numbers. So to represent real numbers on the number line precisely, exactly, the method of successive magnification is used. Both the rational as well as irrational numbers can be represented on the number line using the successive magnification. We can show the numbers like 2.1142, 3.2525, 6.2364, and so on, many other numbers on the number line. So today we will see how exactly can we show such kind of numbers on the number line. Let us start with the first question. I will explain the procedure of successive magnification through a question. Let's start with the question. Our first question is to visualize 2.354 on the number line. So to do that, let us start with the answer. So first of all, definitely we are going to represent this on the number line. So first of all, let us draw the number line. We will write the steps. You will understand it exactly. We will draw the number line, and we know that this number 2.354 lies between positive integers 2 and 3 on the number line, isn't it? Yes. Okay, 2.354 lies between 2 and 3. So first of all, let us draw the number line, and here on the number line you can see I have located points 2 and 3. Why? Because our number 2.354 lies between 2 and 3. Now we know that there are uncountable real numbers between given two numbers. Okay, so we have given two positive integers 2 and 3. Why we have taken these integers? Because our required number 2.354 lies between 2 and 3. Getting it? So now there are infinitely many numbers between this interval 2 and 3. What exactly are we going to do? Now we are going to divide the interval from 2 to 3 into 10 equal parts. So step number second is we are going to divide the part on the number line between 2 and 3 into 10 equal parts. Now we know that if we do so, we will be getting number line. We are going to divide the part between 2 and 3 into 10 equal parts. So 10 equal parts, each part will be of 0.1 units. So 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and so on up to 3.0. It will go on. Okay, so this we have magnified. We have magnified the interval from 2 to 3. So we have divided that part into 10 equal parts. Getting it? So next part is our number 2.354 on this number line, the new number line, or the part between 2 and 3 which we have just drawn. Our 2.354 lies between 2.3 and 2.4. Getting it? So this number lies between 2.3 and 2.4 because you can see the first digits 2.354. Okay, if you try to locate it on the number line, or suppose the second number line which we have drawn, definitely it will come between 2.3 and 2.4. So once again, what are we going to do? We want 2.354 to be shown on the number line exactly. So once again, we are going to magnify the portion of the number line between 2.3 and 2.4. We are going to divide that portion into 10 equal parts. So let us see what are we going to get. Our step number 3. Now we know that number 2.354 lies between 2.35 and 2.36, but this we will discuss later on. First of all, we will divide the number line between 2.3 and 2.4 into 10 equal parts. So we'll start from 2.30 and we will end at 2.40. Okay, that is nothing but 2.3 and 2.4 only. Okay, and this part we have divided into 10 equal parts, and we have given the numbers 2.31, 2.32, 2.33, 2.34 and so on up to 2.40. Getting it? And again, as we know that our number 2.354 will lie between 2.5 and 2.35 and 2.36. I have located 2.35 and 2.36 on the number line. So in this way, once again, we are going to locate the numbers between which our given number will lie. Getting it? So this is the method in which we are going to do it continuously. That's part of the successive magnification. Further, once again, I have taken the same number line. We have come to this step. We have divided the portion of the number line between 2.3 and 2.4 into 10 equal parts. Okay, as our number 2.354 lies between 2.35 and 2.36, once again, we are going to magnify the portion of the number line between 2.35 and 2.36. So let us start with that first. So our step number 4, now we are going to divide the part of the number line between 2.35 and 2.36 into 10 equal parts. Now we know that our number 2.354 lies between 2.35 and 2.36. See, if you try to locate that on the number line, you will understand on the number line the position of the number 3.354 will come between 2.35 and 2.36. So to indicate that number, once again we will magnify the portion of the number line between 2.35 and 2.36, and we will divide that portion into 10 equal parts. So that's why 2.35 I have written like 2.350 and 2.36 I have written like 2.360. Okay, so again, as we have divided that part into 10 equal parts, we will be doing like 2.350, 2.351, 2.352. Each of the part will be numbered in a sequence from 2.350 to 2.360. In this way, we will be denoting all the numbers. After denoting all the numbers in this way, the fourth number in the sequence will be 2.354. So this is the location of the number 2.354 on the number line using the method of successive magnification. For more details, you can read this method in the textbook. They have explained it. Once again, you can go through that, and again in the end of this class, once again I'm going to share a video of the successive magnification where you will be understanding the same things. Actually, there is no difference in the things. Overall, the things are same. Okay, just one more aid I am giving to you to understand what exactly is the method of successive magnification to represent real numbers on the number line. So this is about the first one. Now let us start with the question number 2. Our question number 2 is to visualize 1.67 recurring on the number line up to 4 decimal places. Okay, so we are supposed to visualize 1.67 recurring on the number line up to 4 decimal places. So let us start with the answer of this one. We know that 1.67 6, 7 recurring is nothing but in the decimal part, the group of two numbers 6, 7 is repeating. So as we are expected to show this number on the number line up to 4 decimal places, we will write 1.67 recurring as 1.6767 and so on. Okay, because they have asked us to do it up to 4 decimal places. That's why we have taken only 4 decimal places. Now we know that the number 1.6767 and so on lies between 1 and 2. So our first step, we will draw a number line. Okay, as usual number line. As our required number 1.6767 is lying between 1 and 2, we will locate both the numbers 1 as well as 2 first. Now the part of the number line between 1 and 2, we are going to divide into 10 equal parts. So our step number 2, we know that 1.6767 lies between 1.6 and 1.7. So to get the next position, we are going to divide the part of the number line between 1 and 2 into 10 equal parts. So let us magnify the part of the number line between 1 and 2. We will be getting it like this. We are going to divide that portion of the number line into 10 equal parts. So 1 we have written like 1.0 and 2 is written like 2.0, and as it is divided into 10 equal parts, each portion will be of 0.1 units. So 1.0, 1.1, 1.2 and so on up to 2.0. We will be getting all the numbers like this. Now before going to next step, you have to understand that our number 1.6767 now lies between 1.6 and 1.7. Getting it? If you want to represent that on the number line, it will come between these two numbers. You just have to go to the next number. See, it has started from 1.6. Okay, so 1.6 is the first number which you are going to consider for the next step, and successive number after that, that is 1.7, means our given number will lie between 1.6 and 1.7. Now once again we are going to magnify the portion of the number line between 1.6 and 1.7. Once again we are going to divide that into 10 equal parts. So let us see. We are representing 1.6 as 1.60 and 1.7 as 1.70. Now next part, once again we have divided that portion into 10 equal parts. 1.6 is written as 1.60, 1.7 is written as 1.70. Now each part, okay, we have divided this portion into 10 equal parts. So the value of each of the part will be 0.01 units. That's why we have represented numbers like 1.60, 1.61, 1.62, 1.63 and so on up to 1.7, that is 1.70. Now again if you see our number first two digits in the decimal part are 6, 7, means our number is lying between 1.67 and 1.68. That's why these two numbers are located with the circles, because our required number is lying between these two numbers, that is 1.67 and 1.68. Getting it? So next part, to get the next step, once again we are going to magnify the portion of the number line between 1.67 and 1.68. So let us magnify this portion. We are going to divide it into 10 equal parts. So 1.67 will be written as 1.670 and 1.68 will be written as 1.680. So again we are dividing this into 10 equal parts. So our numbers will start like 1.670, 1.671, 1.672 and so on up to 1.680, which is nothing but 1.68. Now on this number line, if you see the number, now we have come up to first 3 digits. Now you see the first 3 digits of the given number. The first 3 digits of the given number are in the decimal part are 676, means our required number will lie between 1.676 and successive number 1.677. So to get the last number, means the last step, when we should know that our required number lies between 1.676 and 1.677. So we are going to magnify the portion of the number line between 1.676 and 1.677 into 10 equal parts. Okay, we are going to magnify that part and we are going to divide it into 10 equal parts. So let us see this one. We'll draw a number line. Now 1.676 will be written as 1.6760 and 1.677 will be written as 1.6770. So we have started from 1.6760 and again we have started with the successive numbers like 1.6761, 1.6762 and so on up to 1.6770, which is nothing but 1.677. Getting it? So we have magnified the portion between 1.676 and 1.677. Okay, and now if you proceed in this way, you will come to a number which is required, that is 1.6767 on the number line. So this is the method of using the successive magnification to represent a real number on the number line. They may ask you to represent a number up to 3 digits, 3 decimal places, 4 decimal places or 5 decimal places. This is the method and it is very easy to do. I hope you have understood this. To understand it in more, now let us see a video of the visualization of 3.675 by using the method of successive magnification. Definitely you will find it very much useful.
Root 3, root 4 and so on respectively. Representation of real numbers on the number line through successive magnification. Visualize 3.765 on a number line using successive magnification. We know that 3.765 lies between the interval 3 and 4. To have a rough idea for locating it on a number line, make 10 equal parts and mark them as 3, 3.1, 3.2 and so on up to 4 as shown. Now look the portion in between 3.7 and 3.8 using magnifying glass and realize that 3.765 lies between 3.7 and 3.8 as shown in figure 1. So, let us now divide this portion into 10 equal parts and represent them as 3.71, 3.72, so on 3.8 as shown in figure 2. As before, now we can visualize through the magnifying glass that 3.765 lies in between 3.76 and 3.77. So, let us focus on this portion of number line as shown in figure 3 and imagine to divide it again into 10 equal parts. Thus magnify it to see it better as in figure 3. This is how the terminating decimal expansion on a number line is represented. Now, let us represent non-terminating recurring decimal on a number line. Visualize 4.26 bar on a number line using successive magnification. Here, the repeating decimal 4.26 lies between the interval 4 and 5. To have a rough idea for locating it on a number line, make 10 equal parts and mark them as 4.1, 4.2, so on up to 5 as shown in figure 1. Now, look the portion in between 4.2 and 4.3 using magnifying glass and realize that 4.26 lies between them as shown in figure 2. So, let us now divide this portion into 10 equal parts and represent them as 4.26, 4.261, so on up to 4.27 as shown in figure 3. As before, now we can visualize through the magnifying glass that 4.2626 lies in between 4.262 and 4.263. We can proceed endlessly in this manner and simultaneously imagine the decrease in the length of the interval in which 4.26 bar is located. Operations on real.
So in this way, we can plot the real numbers on the number line by using the method of successive magnification. Here I have given you some questions for homework. I hope you will enjoy all these questions. So last 3 days we have studied 3 different constructions. First of all, we have studied to show real irrational numbers on the number line, where we have studied to show irrational numbers like square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, how to show them on the number line. In the next lecture, we have studied to show the real irrational numbers like square root of 3.5 or square root of 9.3 on the number line. And today we have studied to show the decimal numbers, doesn't matter whether they are rational or irrational, on the number line by using the method of successive magnification. So I hope you have enjoyed these 3 classes. These 3 questions are really very important. Do it properly. All the best.